Hey guys, welcome to episode 10, I guess we can call it. Or rather, the new update, the new free DLC content. In case you don't know, Heroes Adventure has dropped a new update entirely, which is called Penglai sect something something. Wait a second, I'll actually look up the name. It's called Calamity in Penglai. And we're just gonna continue our old character since it's a very late game event, so Harmonic Raven will be continuing his journey. And this is gonna be a blind playthrough of it. I've seen some short bits and everything on Discord, but that's about it. All I know is I gotta cultivate for a day to trigger the stuff. And let's see how hard it is. Obviously this is still on the highest difficulty, everything. There you go. DLC, yes, Pluma banner and everything indicates it's new stuff. Also, I've played a different game in the meantime, but this text looks a bit big to me. Okay, is there a new option for text size? The signature is Linlang Temple. It was sent by Senior Fu Yao Zhe. And now it's small. Okay, I guess they fiddled around with dynamic text size. It's cool, but definitely not something I'm used to. Young Hero Harmonic, the sword discussion is imminent, and as you are a phoenix and dragon-amon man, and reached peak of Jianghu in just 100 days. Yeah, I know, it's not even been a year since I entered the martial world, and I'm peak of the world, the creme de la creme, the cherry on top. I hope the young hero will not hesitate to guide the younger generation. I would never. There's another sentence. Wuyu region, so Linlang region, north of the Sword Pavilion. Oh, I'm not used to this bigger text, but so it should be so. Okay. Brother, please wait. Are you calling? Yeah, I swear everything got bigger. You look like a martial artist. Yeah. Great, I'm also going there. But I've been wandering around and can't find it. North of the Sword Pavilion. Come on. It's pretty straight up north. Like maybe 3 degrees to the west. So it's like if you look at a compass, 357 degrees. And you can't find it. It's nearby. Would you be willing? Yeah, sure. Follow me. Gongsunheim. Hui, sorry. If you can keep up with my amazing speed, 275 action speed, let's go. Definitely participate. 1000 Jianghu knowledge, easy. I'm already making stonks right here. What's happening? Yes, that's the platform. Huff. Exhausted. T-stone. So you don't like tea? Nah. We do like tea. I don't want to waste any shishin. Come on, it doesn't take 2 whole hours to drink a cup of tea. 1 shishin is 2 hours. 2 heroes, okay. White. I think white-haired old man is supposed to be his description. I don't know, but the second one, is that far? If it's by far, then I would know. Yeah, it's by far. White-haired old man. There are still 4 hours of journey to reach the platform. Why don't you sit down and have a cup of... We're not in a hurry. Okay, how much time do we have till we have to actually arrive? Big shot. I am the big shot. I'm peak of Jianghu. I'm Jianghu master. I think so. I actually don't know if I've done peak Jianghu master in this run. I think I may have just skipped it because I was like, why bother? It's the same stuff as peak of Jianghu. I just hope there's no special interaction I'm missing, but I really like those special interactions, but I somewhat doubt it would happen. Okay, we wait for a big shot. Even the 8 saints have arrived. Finally we're getting the actual confirmation. In case you didn't know, in the game files, at some point a different character was supposed to be one of the 8 saints, then that got changed to the old man and the old demon. Like at first we only knew 7, then the old demon joined in, so Chu Guangsheng, and then Yang Yixing as well as the 8th one. It really, oh, they're discussing me, that's right. I am famous in history. This tea. Poison. Okay, like I mentioned, I like these interactions with your high stats, so since you have high toxicology, you can notice there's poison in that tea. My god, this discerning face, love it. Would a legitimate business owner poison the tea? Absolutely not. If they can mention a beef, don't be like that. Mention their internal strength, their chakra if you want to be Naruto style, but don't just say MP. You can't possibly mean me poison. That would be a laughing stock. Poison is that name, my god. Looking down on the world. Ah, Harmonic Raven, it's him. If Poison doesn't want to run. Right, I've heard something about a new ending with longevity, but let's check it out in game. To spare my life. 70 years old! My god! So like, most likely Shrimp, main character, is roughly 18 years old when he enters the martial world. I've spent like 200 days, so I'm at most 19 years old. And there's a 70-year-old person, goddamn. As long as he shows mercy, I will detoxify. Who needs you to detoxify? I got like 3 wives that could detoxify. I could do it myself. Let him go, let him run away. Let him leave his wealth behind as a lesson. Can't just let him go, need to teach him a lesson. Sorry, but poisoning. I'm not just gonna let it go. You can't endanger people and then expect to be like, yo, sorry. I feel very sorry, let me leave please. I can't go. Oh my god, that is a cool art. Yo, I've never seen that one before, and that's it. Nice fight, buddy. Will he dare do it again? Nah, 1 hour later, damn. Yo, 500 fame. Ding Sun. If this was Tang Sun, would have gone after him. Good, he can go. I bet with you he says this every single time. I didn't expect you to make this choice. When you let him go, he says this. When you beat him up, you say it. Or he says it. We still have a long way to go. Yeah, crime, not... I don't know. If there was any casualty, different matter entirely. Let's go. Soba. Quick save. No, yes, please. Game? I have no clue what just happened. Ah, this is the map I've talked with Jen Hui about. Like 1 month, 1.5 months ago. It's an old man, the host, yes. A legendary figure who cannot die. He's immortal. The last old man. Elegant to me. I don't know. Yes, we are here. Oh, do I get a special spot? Join the team quickly. Behind you. Okay, interesting. Oh, I thought he figuratively meant behind him. Like, so I would stare at his back, not to the side of him, behind him. But we now start sparring. Xiaoke dressed as an artist. Now, that is one hell of a description. I've long heard that the master of Lungshong Gate is both talented and beautiful. Seeing it today, I'm really impressed. And she only got master of Lungshong Gate. Like, really boring. How is this supposed to be intimidating to your painting skills? The horse pavilion master is young. But I can see that the horse pavilion master is distracted. If you can focus, you'll achieve great things in the future. The silver hook hanging upside down. Amazing move name. Silver hook hanging upside down. I don't even know what I should envision. Like a typical hook, but it's upside down and made out of silver, and how do you attack with that? Do you essentially cast out your fishing rod, hope it connects with the hook, and maybe that's his move. He uses his brush to create a fishing rod out of ink and then attacks with the fishing rod and hooks an opponent. In the spa you had 3 chances. A lot of Chinese idioms, gotta say. I am good at everything, hit me up. The wave, using a dagger similar to the wave of saw. I don't know about that. Yes, both are bladed weapons, but I'd say a sword is more of a slashing movement, whereas a dagger is piercing, like you thrust it in. If you had, or if Langyang guy Jianxi was using a rapier, where you actively try to stab, I'd say it's similar to a dagger, but I don't know. Short weapons are risky and high agility. I don't know about that. If you look at a fan, it has incredible AoE. If you look at a brush, it has more than acceptable AoE. If you look at a dagger, you want to play different weapons. That's pretty much it. Your weakness is in your hands. Okay, I won't read these. Or at least read these out loud. Yo, sword and short increased by 10, and my pet leveled up. Both of you use fans. One-eyed man. Well, you are at a disadvantage due to having one eye. Try to reincarnate and be better in your life so you don't lose an eye, pretty much. I do hope, like, let's talk about future updates of the game, since they mentioned 2 more DLCs for certain. I hope they expand on the world building with these sects. Like, imagine you could join the Taihua sect or the previous Longxiang gate and do some stuff with it. Join the Tomb Raider sect, join maybe even the desert sects, that there's some way of starting in the desert and then fighting your way to the mainland. That would be cool. You've partially had it with the first DLC, where you could start in a different region, but the first DLC is a different game mode, game concept entirely. It's hard to change. There is a way. Your Banfa. Hot-tempered warrior monk. Green Snake Gang. Army tougher. Let's stop here. The Shaolin martial arts. How much does the staff you... By the way, amusing post I've seen about some other cultivation novel, Doludalu Soulland. You may have heard about it. In Soulland, the main character has a trident, the Sea God trident, and it normally weighs 108,000, I think, kilos. So like an incredibly high number, or it could even have been tons. But since he's so special and whatever, and got the confirmation or got the respect of the trident only weighs 108, let's say, kilos, or it's tons, 108 tons in his hands. So why does the main character need the trident to weigh less in his hands? Is he simply not strong enough to use it? If you look at other works besides Soulland, be it Perfect World or even Battle Through the Heavens, you have these main characters who are able to lift ridiculous amounts of weight. And yet in Soulland, the main character, who then becomes a god, is not strong enough to lift his weapon at like its real weight. Come on, talk about a bit pathetic. And yeah, that's side story. When I see how much does the staff you use weigh, it weighs 50 jin. A jin is 500 grams, so it's like 25 kilos. The heavier the staff, the more strength you need to wield it, yes. And the slower you will be. Recovery is really slow with those large and heavy two-handed weapons. In fact, if you look at a Zweihander, the typical two-handed weapon used in medieval times, it doesn't weigh that much. Like 3-4 kilos is typically the max. Otherwise it's too slow to swing around. 25 kilos is a lot. Okay, he was talking about a 5 kilo staff which he previously used. Listening to the guidance, you also have some impressions. Where are the music people? Ooh, what? Ooh, I don't like that. Can get a weapon made by him. As in the past, sect leaders do not participate, and I won't participate. And my partner's also not uncool. I would have raised a whole squad of women to secure this championship, if that was possible. Ah, divine weapon. Who cares? I got my flute, my proud wanderer. I am proud in my heart as well, and I'm a wanderer in the Jianghu world. Perfect fit. Weapon is ultimate. No. Xuan Yuan or proud wanderer is not just a tool. It's the concept of my build. It's the foundation of everything. With your level, any divine weapons can only become a foil. So you're saying, I am so good. Any divine weapon will just become a decoration. Thank you. I feel better now. The vagabonds started competing in order. It started out like a rural ruffian fight, but as more knights were defeated and eliminated, it gradually became exciting. In the end, the one who defeated the last person looked familiar. It's him, the guy we met, Gong Sun Hui. Although most of these vagabonds are just three-legged cat kung fu. Okay, someone gotta explain the idiom to me. I get it, normally a cat would have 4 legs, as such only having 3 puts it at a severe disadvantage, essentially a disability, and then a cat is trying to do kung fu. So maybe that's the analogy, but would I actually like to know the Chinese saying. Those people, oh my god, how arrogant. We found our Long Aotian in Hero's Adventure. Yeah, we found our Long Aotian, absolutely. Okay, let's go. I am underestimated. That a fatal mistake. 85, level 85, and he's trying to compete. He doesn't even have all his martial arts. Why are there 10 slots? Am I blind or? There are 10 slots? 3, 6, 7, 10. Wait, I gotta look at my own menu in a moment. Why are there 10 slots? Like, if there was an ultimate in the first, it would make sense for that to be 10 total. And you can see it with myself. Ultimate and then 3, 3 and then 3. This makes sense. And is there anything special when fighting? Interesting. But not even, look at this trash he's using. I don't even need to move, just one move and bam. That pathetic. And that's supposed to be a Long Aotian character template. Indeed powerful, but not enough. You were pathetic in this fight. Or are you talking about yourself? That you think you are powerful, but it's still not enough. You're not just a common, it's... Meh. Interesting. Yeah, I've seen the screenshot of this book in the Discord channel. Basically there's a technique, it was split into 3 parts. Apart from the part you hold, the other 2 parts are placed in Taoist and Buddhist families respectively. Buddhist? I know the Taoist one, yes. I know the one he holds, but Buddhist? I'll have to get it myself. Which knife? That was a piece of trash knife. Blatt Rakshasa. Wahrscheinlich Shiolo. Shiolo in Chinese. How could that guy still be alive? I didn't expect him to be, or to have him for him to have a disciple. There you go. He will reclaim everything sooner or later. Hold on. Okay, first things first, I gotta go to Fuyaozhi and fix my relation with the CAB. Gotta do this. Prevent unforeseen events. Okay, so some guy, Blood Rakshasa, is stirring up trouble. I don't like this, I don't like this. Oh, Lo Xianxu. Where is the Swallow's Nest sect? I just realized. And where's the water camp? They actually did not participate. Neither did Melody House, neither did the Western sect. Who is that? A useless person. The 8 of us are known as the 8 Saints. The great battle of Chuxiang was the cause of the naming. Joined forces to Ooh, I'm sorry, but I joined the Yan army myself. I actually helped them conquer Chuxiang City and Linlang City. I am so sorry. It was only after a concerted bloody battle that the Yan army was repelled by us 8 Saints. I am so sorry for letting them conquer Chuxiang and Linlang City. Did I mention this? Blood Rakshasa was a notorious villain with high martial arts skills, but very brutal. He used a pair of black iron blades. Wait a second, the butcher. It's the butcher. It's Pao Chunqiu from Daliang City. Black iron blades. Oof. Brutal. He that butcher is slaughtering animals like nothing. Absolutely, we gotta give him an arsenic sandwich, it seems. Ah, never mind, it's not Lo Xianxu, sad. Ceilings, okay, and blood and covered limbs. I am Zhan Xiongfei. We launched several large-scale arrests, but all ended in failure, with dozens of disciples dying at his hand. I bet with you, this guy not even once participated in the arrests. It's always like that. Sects send forth their random-ass disciples to arrest this high martial arts guy, and then they are surprised their disciples died. But they never send forth any high-ranking members who are strong themselves. Oh, a fight with him, and you didn't come out on top. His knife skills are exquisite. The wound. I am a medical master, hit me up. I can give you 9 times refined pills as well. Oh, he actually sneak attacked the Yan army from behind, damn. My evaluation of him just raised up high. And then here I am, cooperating with the Yan army and sieging 2 cities. My god, I'm sorry, so sorry. His right arm was already broken, his muscles and veins all torn, countless new and old open wounds on his bodies, and he was already a waste. He came to the Tower sect to search for the Xuan Yuan treasure codex. What kind of book is that? During the Battle of Chuxing City, a man was seriously injured, his meridians all broken, and his martial arts were all... wasn't that him? His lore mentions that he recultivated after losing all his martial art prowess, and that's how he learned his reflect ability as well, so he always reflects damage. Later, this man miraculously rebuilt his meridians with the Xuan Yuan treasure codex and a very strong MP. Later, the holder thought that the content was too powerful to avoid this book becoming a treasure the world would fight after. He divided it into 3 parts. Isn't he crippled? How is he supposed to make a fuss? Is he gonna join the Yan army again and attack? Or what's the game plan? To strengthen the vigilance, who cares? Let's meet again after the storm is over. Could bring out the grudges. Before we even check out those sects, head to the goddamn Linlang temple. Fix my relationship. I can see how it can have unforeseen consequences. To be honest, they are not unforeseen, but yeah, it's pretty simple to do so. And no, I don't yet have that Taoist manual. We'll get to why that's important later on. Okay, mediation. Insufficient. I hate this game sometimes. Okay, we head to the Taoist sect, check it out. In the meantime, we do like a quick stop in Chuxing City, buy some gold bullions. And by the way, 3 sects. Didn't it mention the Taoists and the Buddhists? Why are we helping Confucius temple as well? Great question. Exchange as coin for gold bullions. Give me all of them. 450k, damn. That's a lot. Immediate event, yeah. What's happening? Nothing. Nothing. Pay visit. Okay, if you have done Jiang Hu, what's it called? Not master. The slaughtering one. Jiang Hu. Conqueror. What would happen now? Does the event simply not trigger as you can't talk with him? Is there a body double that suddenly appears? Everything's normal. Something terrible has happened. The stone door of the Cave of Infinity has been opened. You actually just owned me. In case you didn't know, I really dislike the infinity technique. As such, I once had like a bug happen with my save file where all my lore was wiped, and I made an internal vow for myself to fill out all of the lore, all of the scenes, with the exception of this infinity cave, just to express my dislike for this one technique. And now they actively forced me to go into the infinity cave, which filled out my lore. God freaking damn it. Well played, game. Well played. Okay, I just realized I had myself muted for a moment. Not much has passed anyway, I just took a short break and finished that cutscene. So some disciple actually learned the technique and then wrote it down. And my lore was ruined, right? I just found it. Where the hell is it again? There you go, Cave of Infinity. But we did not forget what we wanted to do. So we will fix our relation. I'm just glad I noticed that I muted so early on. Otherwise it would have been quite bad. But I'm not used to the confirmation buttons being on the left again. In the other game, Immortal World of Life, it was on the right. Not used to it. Everything is confusing now. Shiming, you're finally back. Yes, yes, yes. What happened? Someone sneaked into the scripture tub. I think that may have been me. Okay, someone strong impenetrated that scripture tower. Okay. The Bureau's constable is collecting evidence. Sure, we'll check it out. The Shifa Temple scripture tower was robbed. Let's check it out. Amitabha. Yo, I've never seen a sprite like that. Holy. Master, I'm a disciple. Nice to meet you. Negligence. Okay, he suddenly heard a heavy object falling. He rushed in to check, only to find the monk who was guarding was knocked out. As for the thief, I didn't see him. And I stayed to guard inside the tower. Amitav, I'm ashamed. And okay, the Qigong doesn't have to be profound. To jump to the second floor you need 200 Qigong, to jump to the third floor you need 300. And if you are, let's say, level 80, with like 5 decks you will already have 300 Qigong. So it's not like the requirement is extremely high. Okay, we'll check in with that guy. Same guy, okay. What's the situation? Counted the archives early, not many clues. He was a male dressed in night clothes and a cloak. With a figure similar, I'm afraid. Like, I have broken into the scripture tower in this run. I think they are talking about me. He used Qigong to jump to the third tower. Only one bone-washing scripture. That Master Huyan had a fight with the thief. Would you like to come with me? Sure, sure, sure. Well, take me with you. Don't make me walk. This is time loss. Not acceptable. No time loss is allowed. Look at me, I'm walking faster than Zhang Fei. Let's talk about details. Old man, old turtle. He chased him out. After he caught up, he struck him with a palm. That guy endured a palm. Damn. Was waiting for you to catch up. Huh. Palm strength. Okay, okay. Doesn't really help us. If you're willing to go, please go to Confucius. Yeah, sure. We'll just need to head to the Confucius temple. The 3 sects are under attack. I wouldn't really call this under attack, but yeah, sure. Hand over La Preya Manual. Knowing who I am and still daring to trouble me. Who gave you the courage? '87. I don't know, mate. This very much looks like the Gong Sun Hui character. The same shitty equipment, this time though with a legendary. 3-3, now it makes sense, now it's 10 arts total with a legendary subtracting one. And he got Infinity World, because his intelligence is too high. He got the Virokana Sutra, cool. A trash technique, but I don't even need to move. Who could have guessed it's him robbing us? Kung Sun Hui martial arts have improved a lot. Really? Really? I don't think so. 100 of years too early to feed me. And I am not even in the martial arts world for a year. Why would we trust him? Screw that. Okay. Who cares about him? On Penglai Island. Let's go. So is there anything we need to actually do in this Confucius temple? Who's the one? How did this is what happened? The statue looked like it always looked. Or is this like a mini crack I can see right there? Shock interest. Pavilion Master of Blue Water Pavilion Marching Shun. Wise Horse Pavilion. Blue Water Pavilion. Horse Pavilion. It's almost the same, you know. Horse Pavilion, my god. I get it. Ma, like his name, Marching Shun. Ma, horse. And Ching Shan most likely translate as pavilion. But come on, what happened? It was splashed with pig's blood. 7 blood characters written on it. The pursuit of longevity is in vain. The Wenyuan Pavilion was also entered. Give it up, look at them. Not to waste time here, yeah. I don't see a reason to stay here anyway. Senior Fuja, Linlang Temple. Sure. Did someone crack the chessboard game and obtain the prayer manual? So I didn't need to do a quick stop previously. It's still here? What's the matter? Do you know, yes. A lot of effort. Okay, sure. If we accumulate the effort spent in every single playthrough, including the very first one I did, that is a lot of effort. I used the prayer manual as a reward. Yep. I just don't get where the second part has been found. Yes, the Infinity Manual. But which Buddhist technique? Which Buddhist scripture? Did he look for Vairocana or what? Nah. Penglai Island. Received a rumor about it. Above the East Sea. Langya, okay. This chess game is broken, okay. So now I wonder what happens if you did not get. Come on, these all. It wasn't even an autosave. What's happening? Above the East Sea. Is it gonna be? But that should be the Sakura Island. Let him in. Let him in. That's what I always say. Good timing. Look at this. Look at what? A knife on the blade. How dares that person do that? Who cares? Who cares? Ah, that's the knife he gave him. Don't be impulsive, my child. I visit my old friend's Oyu's house. Okay, I happen to meet a person with a cloak covering his face, holding a black broken knife. gave him a good knife. And in the end, the next day, open bracket, me, close bracket, went to the back mountain of the manor to look for rare ore. But when open bracket, me, close bracket, returned to the manor, all the family had undergone a drastic change, and no one survived. It was the same as today, the plague. Even today, open bracket me, close bracket regretted if open bracket me, close bracket hadn't gone to back mountain mining that day, if open bracket me, close bracket had returned to the manor earlier. Would everything have been different? Master definitely would have been different if Gongsun Hui dares come. Open bracket me, close bracket will make sure he never returns. Master was that person back then. After the Ouyang family was destroyed, I was looking for that person. Considering the knife used by Gongsun Hui, he is most likely the blood Rakshasa. What a twist! His teeth are about to be crushed. Master, rest assured, open bracket me, close bracket is very calm. It doesn't look like a calm look at all. Fill up 50 buckets from the well. Fetching water so boring, open bracket me, close bracket will not go. Alright, open bracket me, close bracket will go. I'm sorry, you had to see this. Yes, I almost forgot the main point. Open bracket me, close bracket came this time too. Perfect timing, someone from the Penglai sect is coming. My visit this time is also related to that Penglai sect. Open bracket me, close bracket has many questions to ask that envoy of the Penglai sect. Is it possible that open bracket me, close bracket could also meet this envoy? Sure, says Jianqi. I am Zhu Huai Guang, a disciple of Penglai. They actually reused the sprite. The moment I saw his animation, I knew it. That's the Beast Manor Young Master. And he even had the same animation of pulling out his poster with the cat and pointing at it. Yo, this is the cat I'm looking for, right there. Come on. Sure, you can reuse the model, but get rid of that animation. I don't think he's also looking for a cat. That would be quite a coincidence. My master had a serious illness a few days ago. Although he has recovered, he's getting old, can no longer guard the treasures. Ooh, hello. He wants to hold a retirement ceremony, distribute the treasures to the vagabonds of the world. It should have been to the martial artists of this world. So he taught me a new sword technique. Yo, cool. Okay. When I was young, I pursued the way of the sword. I think you are still pursuing the way of the sword, let's be honest. He has seen all the sword techniques in the world. I don't think so. Have you seen my insane spring-autumn fan combined with infinity sword combo? I don't think so. Only the sword techniques of the great hero were lost. Great hero? It was a pool in the deep mountains. There were no words on the cliffs, only the sword marks left by his practice. He stayed in the pool looking at the sword marks, hoping to comprehend the great hero's sword technique from them. For 3 whole years, damn! I couldn't even meditate for that long. Then one day he fell into slumber. So he imagined the great hero using his techniques. Like truly a miraculous encounter. But he cannot comprehend the 4th technique. The first set of sword techniques targets the upper body, very domineering. Skybreaker sword. Very domineering. Very domineering. That's the worst sword manual, like legendary sword manual around. By far the worst. It's not even close. And yeah, Fu Yaozi's junior brother, so Yang Xing most likely. Or the master of Yang Xing, that could also be the case. The second set consists of 9 moves. Dugu 9 swords, it's not even a legendary manual. The third one is indescribably wonderful. I couldn't find a suitable adjective, so I named the sword really good. 260% damage. It's quite nice. And the last technique. Okay, he may be on that island, yeah. In the 3 schools. It might be a trap. His reputation is too high, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? If he can act in secret, it may be better. So how can we get there? But there's a merchant who often goes to sea. His name is Tian Yongkai. So find him and head there. Sure, I keep an eye on him. Okay, yeah. Get going too, sure. Come along. I am not that interested in the side story. Sure, both of you come along. What's up with you? What are you doing here again? The weapon pavilion is a forbidden place in our sect and no one is allowed to enter without the pavilion master's permission. Where the hell is that? And then I get teleported over. 10 out of 10. Love it. Amazing game design. I hope I don't have to actively invite them to my party, but rather they are just coming along. And then what would happen if an unforeseen accident would happen to the both of them? Would I get some like shadow doubles, duels accompanying me, or I guess upper floor? Why is the music? Let's meet a portly merchant. Give me 100 taels, sure. Just hand it over. Give me an interaction where you're just like, sure, here you go. I am rich enough. My ship is originally for cargo. Each box. Oh. Okay, thank you. Persuade him first. Sure. Pretty basic. Am I the only one that just noticed how full of vigor is spelled with like a line break in between? Same with famous in history. It's no longer intersecting with the coin icon. Cool. So they did some fixes like that. I actually have to look at my inventory as well. And I got a cut in a moment anyway. Let's just do that. A cut, and then in a moment we'll see us in episode 11, where we're going to Penglai sect. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.